The unexpected Philippines, a traveler's tale. First light at last light. The boat cut through the early morning mist as we approached the limestone karsts of Bacuit Bay. Our guide, Marco, had insisted we leave El Nido before dawn. Everyone goes island hopping at 9, he had explained with a knowing smile. But the magic happens before the crowds. He wasn't wrong. As the first light painted the sky in watercolor shades of pink and orange, we had the small lagoon entirely to ourselves. I slipped from the boat into crystal waters so clear I could count the colorful fish darting beneath me. The limestone walls rose hundreds of feet above, creating a cathedral of nature. "And this is why I quit my job in Manila," Marco said, floating nearby. 10 years in corporate banking, and I never felt as rich as I do now, showing people this. It was supposed to be a simple lunch stop on Entalula Island. Grilled fish, mangoes sweeter than candy, and rice wrapped in banana leaves. Marco mentioned we were near his hometown. An elderly couple at the next table overheard. "You must come to our daughter's birthday celebration tonight," the woman insisted, pressing a hand to her heart. "We have lechon and music. Everyone is welcome." I exchanged glances with my travel companions. "We had hotel reservations back in town. Filipino parties are the best parties," Marco whispered. "This is the real Philippines." A few hours later, we found ourselves in a small coastal village where strings of colored lights hung between palm trees. Children chased each other while a band played traditional music mixed with pop hits. The whole community had gathered, and despite being strangers, we were embraced as honored guests. The birthday girl's grandfather, a man with deep smile lines and calloused hands, pulled me aside to share his homemade Lambanog coconut wine. "My family has lived on this island for 7 generations," he told me, gazing toward the ocean. "We have little, but we have everything." On our final day, Marco took us to a small marine sanctuary he rarely shared with tourists. As we snorkeled among vibrant coral gardens, a sea turtle glided past with unhurried grace. Following at a respectful distance, I found myself swimming alongside this ancient creature for nearly 20 minutes, time seeming to stand still. Later, sitting on the boat's edge, I noticed a girl watching us from shore. She couldn't have been more than 10 years old, her curious eyes tracking our every move. Marco waved, and she waved back shyly. "That's Lena," he explained. "She wants to be a marine biologist. Every day after school, she comes to check on her turtles without hesitation." I handed Marco my underwater camera. "Can you give this to her? Tell her it's for documenting her research." The look of pure joy on Lena's face when she received the camera, jumping up and down, calling to her friends, is what I remember most vividly about the Philippines. Not just the stunning landscapes or crystal waters, but the connections formed in unexpected moments. The return promise at the airport, Marco handed me a small package wrapped in newspaper. "A remembrance," he said. Inside was a simple wooden turtle carved by Lena's father. "She wanted you to have it." On the carved bottom was a message, "You are always welcome in our home." That's the thing about the Philippines that travel brochures can't capture. You arrive as a tourist, seeking beautiful scenery. You leave feeling like you've found a second home, with the promise that somewhere across the ocean, people remember your name and would welcome you back with open arms. I run my fingers over that wooden turtle on my desk every day, a reminder that the most meaningful souvenirs aren't things, but connections, and a promise to myself that one day I'll return.